This is Anthony with November 55563. This is a Piper Cherokee that I purchased in Kansas a year ago. I just got through my first annual. I was told that the price of the annual was going to be around 16 hours at approximately $95 an hour, which would have put me at about $1,500. So I took the plane down to get inspected. And while it was down there, I went ahead and had the ADSB in and out put into the plane. And so I was anticipating going back and picking up my plane in about 2 weeks, a week for the inspection and a week for the ADSB in and out. And what happened was they put the ADSB in first, and then they did the inspection. Well, the ADSB ended up costing me about $5,000, and that was for the ADSB in and the ADSB out. While it was down there, I had some digital radio put in to replace the old manual King radio that was in the plane. That cost me an additional $1,000. And so for the ADSB and the radio, I paid $6,000. Now, at this point, I still hadn't gotten the annual done yet. So they took it to the shop to do the annual. The annual would have been 16 hours at $95 an hour, which would have came up to about $1,500. Well, when I picked the plane back up, I was informed that they had to do that they found several things wrong. This was the first time I'd been through an annual with them. They charged me to do some research for some ADs, airworthiness directives, and they charged to do everything they touched on the plane. So when I got the bill for the annual, it was around $3,400. So now we're talking about paying $6,000 for the avionics, $3,400 for the annual. So now I'm at right around $10,000. And the next thing that happened was this tab right here, which is is the left hand trim tab for the stabulator. It had a small ding in it that was right on the edge of it, right in here, and it was just bent up a little bit, about the size of my thumb maybe. And he said because it had a dent in the metal that he didn't feel comfortable passing the plane for inspection. So I had to call to Florida and have a piece sent in from some Flying Colors salvage yard in Florida. They flew it in. When it got here, it was the wrong piece. It was about 6 inches too long. I had to send it back. It cost me $40 extra to send it back. They sent the right piece. I had it painted and put on. So the total cost of that was it was $100 to put it on, $170 to paint it, $170 for the part. So you do the math. So at this point, I was in for about $11,000. So if you want your own airplane, and I think it's the way to go because it's a lot cheaper than renting an airplane, and I think you should buy your own aircraft. Now this is the Piper Cherokee. Of course, right here is where I have my iPad at, so I can see the traffic and weather and whatever else I wanted to using ForeFlight on my iPad. I also have a little Garmin 496, which is really a good piece of equipment to have in your plane, and it it tracks and it does a lot of stuff. Right here, you notice I just cut that off. I forgot, but this is the radio I had put in, which was the MX170 Bravo. I had the old King radio there that was digital. Plus, I also have the Narco MK120 radio, which is on comms 1. I have this one on comms 2. So now I got two really good radios. Like I said, I have the Narco on the top, and then the MX170 at the bottom. Now, right here is where I spent the money. This right here is the Aprello by Stratus. It's the this is the ADSB transponder. It's a really good transponder, and it works really well. Now let me tell you a little bit about my airplane. As you can see, I have air conditioning. I have the radio panels that are working really good. I have the built-in, well, I don't say built-in, but I have the GPS that's mounted in the plane. It doesn't come out. I have the standard 8-pack, and this plane is IFR certified. Hey, one of the things they did when they were doing the inspection on the plane is they did re-blacken the compass, is what they called it, and of course they charged for that. I got my little temperature gauge up here, window here. There's plenty of leg room in here, and as you can see, I'm a 6'3", and there's plenty of leg and head room in this plane. I hope you can see this. I can't see what I'm videoing, but this is me. This is my aircraft. I can say I'm an aircraft owner. I don't have to worry about coming to the airport, hoping somebody didn't do something to the plane, and all the other things that you have to do when you're renting. So I enjoy saying this is my plane. This is the Concord Regional Airport right outside of Charlotte, North Carolina. It is in a Class Delta airspace, which is also right under the Class Bravo airspace. So when you are taking off from here, you have to make sure you stay below 3,200 feet initially, because if not, you'll be in Class Bravo airspace, and you don't want that to happen. But you know, you can have fun and enjoy. Down to the right of my plane, you know, you have a lot of planes from ATP. They have ATP flight school out here, so they do a lot of flights out here. So they do a lot of flight training. I did my flight training at Alpha 1, and these two planes up here, I think it's a Cherokee Era and a Cherokee Piper 180. That's two of the planes they use. They also have some Diamond 40s that they use. When I started, I actually started in a Diamond 20. I moved from a Diamond 20 to a Diamond 40, and then I finished up in this Cherokee. Well, actually, I haven't finished yet. I am waiting to do my check ride, and then I'll be finished. So I'm pretty sure I'm almost ready. I'm just going over some basic stuff before I do the check ride. But this is a really good plane. It's really clean. You know, it has everything you need. And so I'll tell people now, you know, if you want to buy a plane, you know, you can, like they say, for the price of a used Honda Accord, you can buy your own airplane. This airplane didn't cost a whole bunch of money. I mean, it's, you know, it's a really good plane. It holds 50 gallons of gas. And this is my antenna that was mounted on the top of the plane for the ADSB. But when I went to get my inspection, they charged me for everything. They charged me to put the no step signs on. They charged I think they charged to just look at the plane. So it's in really good condition. I can truly say that I've had this plane for a year. I haven't had any major repairs that I had to do on the plane. I did repair one of the wheel fairings when I first got the plane, but this plane has been good to me, so I'm definitely going to be keeping this, unless you know somebody that has a serious SR20 they want to sell for a really, really cheap price. Thank you. This has been Anthony, and it's my pleasure to bring you a video from my airport, the Concord Regional Airport in Concord, North Carolina, and let you see what I do. Like I said, this has been just a short video to let you know what happens when you buy your own plane and some of the maintenance costs. So like I said, this month alone, I spent $11,000 on this plane, and that $11,000 was for the ADSB in and out. It was for a new radio. It was for an annual inspection, a complete inspection, a thorough inspection, and it also was for a new left hand trim tab for the stabilator. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below, and please, please, please subscribe. Thank you. This is Anthony.